Now at 6, servers are bustling but not hustling for tips.
I was definitely skeptical at first.
It's a no-tip restaurant.
We don't have to treat everybody like baby Shamu. Every time you go around the pool, we got to throw you a fish.
Tonight, a look at the bold idea and its impact on Seattle as leaders push for a $15 an hour minimum wage. The minimum wage hike is poised to create new dining tension. Many of you have told us you'd tip less or not at all.
So we began investigating other options. Kiro 7's Graham Johnson found a restaurant in the Los Angeles suburb of Glendale with a provocative philosophy and a new approach.
At Brand 158, we found couples and colleagues and large tables of ladies who lunch.
The food is amazing, the service is amazing, and the no tipping is amazing.
That's right, no tipping. When the check comes, there's a message at the bottom.
We do not accept tips. The reward is when you come back. That's great.
The servers here are bustling, but not hustling.
We don't want it to be a sales environment.
Gabriel Frem is the owner of Brand 158.
We want a nurturing environment.
Frem says at a traditional restaurant, waiters feel pressure to steer patrons toward pricey dishes and drinks, so they'll leave a bigger tip.
We don't have to treat everybody like baby Shamu. Every time you go around the pool, we got to throw you a fish, otherwise you don't go again. I mean, that's not the model we want here.
Frem's model is to pay workers more.
We like to stabilize the lives of our employees so that they can focus on our guests.
I was definitely skeptical at first.
Nae McDonald makes $20 per hour as a bartender. She's now sold on the no-tip model after spending 4 years mixing drinks elsewhere. Are you making more or less?
I would say that at the end of the day, it averages out.
Tip money might roll in on busy weekend nights, but rarely during Monday lunch.
Other restaurants, they send you home if it's slow.
Server Tiara Gazarian makes around $15 per hour. She works full-time and earns benefits. When the restaurant's slow, she does other tasks like passing out promotional flyers around the neighborhood. And she says the no-tip policy changes how she relates to coworkers.
You don't have that cattiness, you know? It creates a teamwork environment. We all work together. You know, what do you need? Do you need help with this? Let me go refill those drinks for you.
The prices at Brand 158 are about what you'd expect at a restaurant like this. Gabriel Frem says he likes to keep most menu items below $30.
The restaurant looks for other ways to cut costs, like taking orders directly on an iPad. That saves a trip to a computer station and means fewer servers are needed on the floor.
Frem also discourages customers from paying in cash. Handling bills is a logistical complication.
Everything that bogs you down creates cost, and I'd rather cut the cost with smart strategies than shift the risk to my employees.
Living wages and no-pressure dining, a model that could remake the restaurant business. In Glendale, California, Graham Johnson, Kiro 7 Eyewitness News.
Brand 158 has only been open since December. It's Gabriel Frem's first restaurant. He's an entrepreneur who made much of his fortune in the ATM business. Ironically, as Graham mentioned, he's now running a cash-free restaurant.
And you will have another chance next week to speak out on Seattle Mayor Ed Murray's plan to raise the minimum wage. The City Council is holding a series of meetings after Murray announced his plan a couple of weeks ago. His plan would phase in higher wages. The next public meeting is next Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Rainier Beach High School.
Hundreds of